begin to go a little bit askew, and that requires a lot more work to make things work. Our day is passed, I would say, about 50, 60% of our time in scientific activities or technological activities, and so activities involved in using the space station. For the rest of the time, maybe 40% of the time, we have to maintain this housing as a laboratory home of ours, because I don't know, we have to unload the vehicles that bring us activity. We have to do maintenance work. We have to clean the filters. We have to discharge garbage. So the entire day runs along in a rather strange or bizarre way. And so you find yourself working with a scientist who's working at the limits of current technology, and then the next moment you have to turn around and repair, I don't know what, the toilet or the bath, which doesn't work. So you have to work as a plumber or an electrician. Here, the time passes sort of a strange way. We don't have any external reference points unless we go to the window, to the cupola, which is another Italian jewel. The problem is that turning as at our orbital speed around Earth, we have a dawn and a sunset every 45 minutes, and so at the end, we have the equivalent of 16 days, 16 dawns, 16 dusks in a single day, and so you completely lose the sense of time. It happens to me in the evening when I have to say go to the cupola to take some photographs, and there's this noonday sun. It seems strange to me, but it changes your sensations of time. That's it's no accident that I have two watches on me. One is 24 hours, not 12, because here is not easy to know whether it's 11 o'clock in the morning or 11 in the evening, and so the situation is a little bit complex. But this helps us understand. It makes us understand how time, and in fact, time measures and perception of time is an extremely subjective thing and not objective thing, the understanding of time. Well, it's very interesting, this particular mix between very high-level work of a scientific nature and domestic work, which you do, which the astronaut does in order through a variety of ways aboard the space station. And another curious thing that I wanted to ask you about of Paolo Nespoli is how are the relations within the space station, within the team that works on the space station. I believe that Paolo Nespoli is a representative, a European representative among Russians and Americans, and it seems to me that the space station, from this point of view, is a place that is very privileged in terms of relationships among the various countries, which in some way enables you to remain beyond and very far from normal geopolitical tensions. The political tensions, of course, happen even aboard, or do they also happen aboard the space station, these geopolitical tensions? It's true the space station has six team members, 2 Russians, 3 Americans, and 1 European representative from the European Space Agency, an Italian in this particular case. It is a place in which is confined and isolated, a place in which I can say, well, in the evening, I'm not going to go out and take a walk or go out and have a pizza with friends. You are forcibly here. We are forcibly dividing per force a restricted space with 5 other people. During these days, we are there was a joke. How do you say something that we joke about or laugh about? It happens once in a while that we're different modules, but in some particular reason, perhaps we might have all 4 of us in one corner, one on top of the other. And so we laugh and joke about, come on, everybody in the left corner to see what happens. And it's a strange thing that we have been able to succeed and turn into a joke. when we have to be crowded together, because to be sincere, it can be very irritating when you're trying to do something and here's somebody else who touches what you're doing and it flies away. You don't find it again, or maybe he moves a computer away on which you had uh, put things that you have to look at, and so it's a cohabitation that's very interesting, as you might think, like with married couples. It's